guys, and welcome to this episode of Seamonkeys. I actually have some exciting news that I've only just realised whilst I've been filming these. I've just noticed something that's really cool. Anyway, so update on these guys. They're actually two females. They're both adults now. They both have two eyes and definitely females. There are two tiny things in there. Whether or not they're sea monkeys, I'm not sure. I definitely see them move around like sea monkeys, but they're so small and they're just not growing, so I don't really know what they are. So last week I did ask you to leave some name suggestions, and since we have females, there were actually a lot of male name suggestions. I'm sure you're all waiting for another Bruce, but yeah, they're two girls, and I've looked through the comment section and I've chosen Edna and Lucretia, because you know, they're fabulous names. So that's who we got here. Another thing I found, the comment section is a funny place. The other day someone asked me, well no, someone said I sounded like another YouTuber, and I looked them up and I'm pretty sure they're Canadian. My accent really confuses people, I'm not quite sure why, but anyway. The other thing I find really funny in the comment section is like the constant questioning about whether sea monkeys are just brine shrimp. I've heard a lot of stories that oh, they're just ordinary brine shrimp, it's just a marketing thing, and although that may be true, I did make sure I looked it up. And I looked on Live Science, Mental Floss, and a few other websites who all confirm that these are actually a hybrid of the brine shrimp. So you have Artemia, that's like the genus, and this is an Artemia NYOS. NYOS standing for New York Oceanic Society, because that's where they were sort of created, you may say, and they're just like a hybrid, and you can't find these in the wild, not like any old brine shrimp. And of course, yes, you could just go to your pet shop or whatever and get a jar of brine shrimp really cheap, but what would be the fun in that? You know, you wouldn't be able to name them all because there's too many, whereas we have Edna and Lucretia, so you know. So everyone can stop that debate. It is true that they are some sort of hybrid. Now, here's some really exciting news I've noticed since filming them, because I've done this take quite a few times because I have a few things to talk about, and I have some amazing news that has just come in. One of my sea monkeys is carrying eggs. Yes! So as you may know from our previous videos, you don't need a man to have babies when you are a sea monkey. They can asexually reproduce, so I'm going to say Edna's pregnant, okay? I'm not sure about Lucretia yet, we'll get some macro lens on this. But yeah, basically, if they want to, they can asexually reproduce, and they probably will because the population's quite low. So I don't know whether the Cupid's bow stuff is coming in yet, because I think you may need a male and female for that one. But for now, we're going to try out another sachet, Red Magic, the vitamin powder today. Once again, whether or not that works, I don't know. That's what we're going to do these videos for. I have heard, though, that this turns your sea monkeys red, so that should be interesting. But I thought this would be kind of cool if it does actually have vitamins in it, that it could actually help along with the eggs. Once again, I know you might be sitting there and you're like, this is all for marketing, this is a load of rubbish, I have brine shrimp, they live, they die, they reproduce, whatever. It's very true. You're not wrong. But there's just, you know, we have to just embrace that inner kid in us, want to just visualise these things. So that's what I do on this channel. I just live out what I did when I was a kid. It's fun. Okay, on the back of this, it does say you've got to like refer to the handbook or something about how much you put in. And it does say that you can put it in like how you put in normal food, just don't put them both in together. So I'm going to just, as there's only two of them, I only put like a little bit in. Here we go. Oh, that was quite a lot. So I will report back in a few days and see if it's made any difference to their appearance or if it's improved their quality of life, which, to be honest, I don't really know what life a brine shrimp has, but I'm sure it's alright. Okay, so 2 days on, nothing's really changed with their appearance. They haven't really turned red, but it's kind of early, and plus there's loads of food still floating on the surface of the water, so I didn't really expect it to happen this quick. But the reason I'm updating today is because I noticed that Edna has produced even more eggs, and she now has like 2 pretty full egg sacs. And the best way I could really show you this is using a photograph, because it can be very hard to film them, especially with a macro lens. It can go in and out of focus really easily. So as you can see, they're full of eggs. Some are actually starting to turn brown, which is really good because it shows she's actually fertilising them herself. But basically, if you look close enough, you can see like a little exit hole for the eggs. So, you know, we definitely know there's an egg sac, they're eggs, and we know where the eggs are going. So maybe this time, just having 2 females, we're actually going to have babies. As for Lucretia, she still doesn't really have any eggs or anything yet, but I'm sure they'll come along soon. Okay guys, so it's been 4 days since I put the vitamin powder in there, and they haven't turned red. Maybe once it's in their system and they get a lot of it after a while, maybe they will turn red, who knows. But at least we've got something positive out of this. We have little babies on their way, and hopefully the females will do a lot better this time. So I hope you've enjoyed this quite long video, and thank you very much for watching.